So designer babies.
That's another like discrimination topic here.
So that's under CRISPR, right? That's designer
Yes.
babies.
Like let's say
Describe what
like,
designer babies is for
oh,
potentially.
okay. So by designing babies, imagine like this kid, like it's. I mean, after doing like DNA test and all of that, they already know it's gonna be born, for example, with Down syndrome, right?
Yeah.
You can use CRISPR actually to knock out that gene, as I said before, of Down syndrome of that baby, and that baby will not have like Down syndrome all over his life. He will have like a completely normal life, even though he was supposed to have Down syndrome. He doesn't have it anymore.
But you could also then, is it down the road where you could design your baby to have like this color eyes or this
Exactly.
feature or that
Yep.
feature? Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, like yes, they can design actually the color of the eye color of your babies. Um, I'm pretty sure like hope in the future like there will be a way to actually edit the genes so it has like a, for example, a bigger phenotype. Let's say like, oh, I want my kid to be taller, and we
Yeah.
edit the gene so the kid will be taller.
So that's possible.
Well, by CRISPR it will be, because like some of the applications of CRISPR besides that gene knockout is is to actually insert a new gene.
So that's
That's
where
why
this stuff really gets
really begins.
interesting, I
Yeah.
feel like, right?
Yep. It's like, for example, like I think this will apply mostly for newborns, let's say, but um, imagine we find the gene that codes for your height, right? For
Yeah.
your height. And we'd say, oh, this is gonna be like probably 1 meter or 1 meter 50 tall. So I want my kid to be like 2 meter tall.
Uh-huh.
We just use CRISPR, we cut off the gene, and we insert a new gene with those specific conditions.
So then, like, we hear the term like good genes. That person has good genes. She has good genes. He has good genes. Eventually, I mean, could we all just have whatever genes our parents designed us to have?
Yes, if like something as like CRISPR modified fetuses comes up here, yes.
So then it comes down to like the laws or the things around that. But like, what's not to say like, say China like creates their own, under the table, like what like what, there's just like so many questions about it.
There is, right? Like, yeah, but mostly, the tensions right now between US and China, but China right now is like, I think they're like mostly closed within their information. They don't like the world to
Right.
know about it, right?
Right. Unless all of a sudden, like generations later, there's like all these
Mm-hmm.
like Superman type of, like you said, intelligence, right? You can edit to have more intelligence then.
I don't know if that's quite possible, but if there's a way to do it, like by CRISPR, you can.
Like in the Olympics, like all of a sudden, like how do you deal with the Olympics? If like
In
you
which
could,
way?
like if you can edit the DNA, like as babies to be, or what time do they do this? When they're like in the egg or like before then or after that or
To be honest, like I'm not quite sure about that.
okay. So if you could design a baby to be taller or have more muscular DNA or whatever, like in the Olympics, is that like, could they not participate or like how
I'll
does,
I'll I'll say that will be considered cheating. Do you think?
but then what if everybody's doing this and it's like an entire population of these types?
Then
Like
it
what
will
if that's the
become something
standard?
normalized. That will be like the new standard, right?
Right. So
And
then, and if we're alive during that time, won't there be like discrimination against us that aren't like these superhumans?
exactly, it will be like discriminate a lot of discrimination here.
So like what? Like
I mean, CRISPR is like such a good tool right now that we're actually looking forward for it over the next years. But at the same time, it's like a big controversial topic, right? Because
Right.
like everything that can happen with this.
This like changes the course of like human existence, right?
Oh yes. Hmm. It's like, yeah. To be honest, like, hopefully, like in my opinion, I hope that CRISPR up to this moment stays like in research mode. I don't want it to go like that much further just because of the complications that it can take in the future.